just seeing Ghana all over the country. Everywhere I went, I saw that flag. I saw people wearing kente, and I saw the mothers carrying their babies on their back, and you get that feeling of sense of these people are together in what they do, and that's something that in the states we all live in the same area or something, but that's about it. There's nothing cultural that we have that brings us together, and that's the one thing that in Ghana they take pride in their country and who they are as Ghanaians, and I think that's something we don't have here, and I attach to that because you're always looking for that sense of belonging, and you really have a sense of belonging when you go to Ghana. You hear "Welcome home, my American brother," and I'm like, oh man, it feels good. And no matter where I go, people they talk to me and they say, oh, this is your first time here, or you've been here before. Well, welcome back, and keep coming. So, there's that sense that people genuinely accept you and want you there and are comfortable with you being there. And that's a big thing for me. Is I kind of don't feel the same here, and it's a great thing to feel wanted in a country.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Delphina. I'm very excited returning back to you. If this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like this video and share this video. Also do well to press the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop another one. So today we are checking out a video of African Americans sharing their reasons why they are moving to Ghana. Guys, let's watch this video together and share our thoughts. Let's watch.
A lot of people have been asking us why we want to move to Ghana. For me, it's more of the feeling of belonging. When I went there, I didn't feel like I was a minority, and that's something that in the States that I can't escape. So going there and looking around and seeing a sea of people who look just like me, it was a very welcoming and warm feeling for me. Just leaving the States, we're both kind of the same, but when we get to where we're going in Ghana, I'm more of the they don't know, I'm not Ghanaian until I open my mouth, and then they hear I'm from the States, and they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, going to some of the different landmarks, understanding of what those landmarks meant, the Black Star Square, just seeing Ghana all over the country. Everywhere I went, I saw that flag. I saw people wearing kente, and I saw the mothers carrying their babies on their back, and you get that feeling of sense of these people are together in what they do, and that's something that in the states we all live in the same area or something, but that's about it. There's nothing cultural that we have that brings us together, and that's the one thing that in Ghana they take pride in their country and who they are as Ghanaians, and I think that's something we don't have here, and I attach to that because you're always looking for that sense of belonging, and you really have a sense of belonging when you go to Ghana. You hear "Welcome home, my American brother," and I'm like, oh man, it feels good. And no matter where I go, people they talk to me and they say, oh, this is your first time here, or you've been here before. Well, welcome back, and keep coming. So, there's that sense that people genuinely accept you and want you there and are comfortable with you being there. And that's a big thing for me. Is I kind of don't feel the same here, and it's a great thing to feel wanted in a country. We're looking forward to the Ghanaian way of life. Just things there are just slower, and the slower pace brings more relationships, and you get to know who's selling you vegetables and who's selling you meat. You get to know your neighbors, and you get to know just you gain relationships, and that's a stronger sense of community because more people around you get to know who you are, what you do, what you're about.
And you like that.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a little more personal. My dad retired in 2000 and moved back home to Ghana. And so for the last 20 years, we haven't had an opportunity to really connect with him outside of regular visits. It'd be nice to get back to Ghana so that we can be closer to him and spend some quality time. When I go to Ghana, I actually will be more of a minority than I think I am now, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Every time I go, it's a brony. I actually had someone in a store call for the boss, and they said, a white lady's here. And I had to look behind me like, is who? Oh, no, that's me.
That was you.
I'm the white lady. Oh, Yeah, which is really terrible because I'm the one that's actually blood Ghanaian, and he's completely not. But he's the one there that everyone thinks is Ghanaian. They think I'm the tag along.
So yeah.
Anyway, I really want to have an opportunity for my boys to connect with their grandfather and to the culture. Obviously, when I was growing up, yeah, Ghanaian culture was around me all the time. I was very submerged in it. I had opportunities to go back to Ghana as I was growing up. It just was more prevalent. I heard people speaking Twi and Ga and Yoruba and everything around me. So, but my boys haven't because my dad's been gone for so long and we've moved too. So for me, I want them to get that experience in an as authentic way as possible so that it's really memorable and maybe changes how they perceive their environment here in the States and their themselves, their world. So as an educator, I know how impactful it can be for Black Americans to make a connection to their culture in terms of overall self-esteem and general self-awareness, and to break themselves from the slave narrative that's so prevalent in the States. So for me, being able to do that in a submersive environment is like, I really want them to experience that because I hope that it changes their perspective of themselves. So we want our boys to have this experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And with their names, Oluke and Deliolu, it's important that they understand where the origins of those names come from and the meanings, and that, you know, their history overall, and knowing who their ancestors were as far as their grandparents, and just getting that cultural awareness of, you know, they're attached to more than just things here.
It's funny because whenever we go to Ghana, I always run into Ghanaians who ask me why we're trying to come back. You know, they're trying to get to America. Why on earth would you be in America and be trying to get back to Ghana?
Yeah.
And I think that piece that's missing is this understanding that like life in America is not about the hustle. It just is hustle. It's just hustle all the time. I mean, you have got to work so extremely hard to maintain a decent standard of living here that there is not an opportunity for rest and connection and building relationships with neighbors and you know, a self-discovery. You're just go like all the time, going for the kids, going for yourself, going for your work. So it's nice for us when we go there to just break from that. And so we're hoping that maybe the change of lifestyle there will be different than it is in the States. And we're excited for these reasons, but we know that that comes with some negatives as well. So in our next video, we're hoping to talk about the positives and negatives of living in Ghana. Akwaaba.
What I always say on my videos is that there's no one that will visit Ghana and would not like to, you know, settle in Ghana. No one. No one. These couples visited Ghana. The lady is from Ghana, we all know, but the man is not a Ghanaian. As I'm talking to you right now, these couples are living in Ghana with their kids. Yes, they're living in Ghana with their kids. And I so much love the fact that the lady want her children to come and learn about the African culture. You know, growing over there as a child, you're going to learn something different entirely. So it's better for them to come down to Africa in order to learn the African culture. You know, growing the African way is the best ever. Someone like me, I don't think I would want my children to grow up abroad, even if I happen to, you know, marry someone abroad, or I marry someone in Africa and we decided to relocate back to the US, UK, or any other country abroad. My brother, I can give birth there, but my children will come down and go. They will pass through school here. I mean, high school, and their university. They might choose where they want to go for their university. At that time, maybe they might have grown and start making decisions on their own. Yes, but seriously, I want my children to have the basics, you know, to learn our culture. The reason why I want them to learn the culture is because I'm loving myself. I'm loving the woman I've grown to become. And I want my children to also have the same training my parent gave me, you know. And we've been seeing series of children disrespecting, children who grow up abroad, disrespecting their parent and talking to them anyhow. That's not how I want my children to be. No, never. There's no mom, no dad who love his child to be that stubborn or to have that kind of mindset. Never. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do well to like, subscribe to this channel, share this video with as many eyes out there. I believe they'll watch and also learn one or two things on this clip. I love you guys always. Bye.